Aloha, and thank you for being here. I'm Marie Fitzgerald from Aloha CRM Consulting, your guide to unlocking the full potential of Salesforce. So today, we'll explore the fundamental building blocks of Salesforce, the standard objects. I will walk you through their crucial roles and interactions leading up to a demonstration of the discussed aspects. A little bit about myself. I am a certified Salesforce administrator and the founder of Aloha CRM Consulting, a venture inspired by my passion and extensive 8-year experience in Salesforce. My involvement in revenue operations and experience as a Salesforce developer empowers me to view Salesforce as a comprehensive, adaptable solution tailored to your business needs. So, holding an MBA and a master's in management and leadership, I blend technical skills with strategic insights, ensuring impactful contributions to your business growth and efficiency. So, I am definitely unwaveringly committed to your business, dedicated to delivering efficient Salesforce strategies with robust support, always prioritizing your unique needs and challenges. So, let's dive in a little bit more into these standard objects. So on this slide, you can see some icons representing some of the main standard objects in Salesforce. You'll see things like lead, contact, account, opportunity, case, and task. This is definitely not all of the standard objects in Salesforce, but these are the key standard objects in Salesforce. So each of these plays a critical role in managing and organizing information within Salesforce, and they are interconnected to form a comprehensive customer relationship management system. So you'll see things like the lead, the starting point for potential new customers or clients. You have the things like the contact, which manages individual people, often linked to an account. You'll have the account, which represents companies and are often linked to multiple contacts and opportunities. Then you'll have opportunity, which manages potential revenue and sales and is linked to account and contacts. Next up is cases, which manages customer inquiries, feedback, or support issues. And lastly, you have tasks, which are assignments and to-do lists for users within your organization. So let's get started by taking a closer look at the first object, the lead. In Salesforce, a lead is more than a contact. It is a potential future customer that has shown interest in your offerings. Think of it as meeting individuals at a trade event. Those showing interest in your products can be entered as a lead. Very similarly, if someone were to express interest on your website in your product, that could also be entered in as a lead in Salesforce. So, leads are crucial, marking the beginning of your sales process and holding the potential to turn into revenue and customer relationships. Salesforce allows you to track lead information, interest, and interactions, helping you nurture them with relevant information and assistance. So once a lead is deemed ready in Salesforce, it's converted into an account, contact, and opportunity, shifting from potential customer status to an active part of the sales process, laying the foundation for a fruitful business relationship. Continuing with the lead object, let's jump into the key features and fields associated with it. Understanding these fields is fundamental as they hold the essential information about the lead and contribute significantly to managing and converting effectively. So you'll see things like the lead name, which will be the first and last name of the individual. Other items are company, the name of the company to which the lead belongs to. You'll see things like the status, which indicates the current status of the lead. So very often you'll see new, contacted, or converted. In this example here, they have open slash not contacted. So lead status can be very customizable to meet your business needs. Next up is lead source. This is the field that shows you where the lead origin is from. Where did it come from? Was it a marketing campaign? Was it a website? Did we get it from a referral? These are also very vital to know to see, are we getting more leads coming in from one area versus another? You'll see things like identifying the industry on a lead. This is the sector or industry to which the lead or their company belongs to. So maybe you want to have targeted communication based on a certain industry and you want to put all effort onto that particular industry. And lastly, you'll see things like email and phone number or other kind of contact details like an address. Now let's go into the lead conversion process, a vital path in turning potential customers into genuine sales opportunities within Salesforce. This three-step journey begins with the lead qualification, where leads are assessed for their potential to become customers, ensuring efficient use of time and resources. Next is the lead conversion itself. In this phase, qualified leads in Salesforce are converted, creating a contact, account, and opportunity while deactivating the original lead record but keeping the data for reference. And lastly, we've identified the unlocked sales potential. This final step pinpoints and pursues sales opportunities, laying the groundwork for deal closures and revenue generation. So, this efficient process within Salesforce guarantees effective lead management and maximizes potential sales opportunities, allowing your sales team to concentrate on closing deals and fostering customer relationships. And I know this slide is just a repeat, but I really wanted to emphasize that once a lead is converted, it gets deactivated and then it creates three different object records: a record for the contact, where you're pulling the first and last name and maybe some direct details in order to contact them, like email. You're getting it creates an account record where it gets the company name listed and contact details for that account that might have been put on the lead. And then lastly, it creates an opportunity record for that lead. It's pulling things like the lead source information. Now let's dive into contacts. In Salesforce, contacts embodies individuals linked to an account, centralizing all essential information about the people your business engages with. So you'll see things like detailed information. The contact object houses comprehensive data about individuals, from contact details like phone numbers, email addresses, to job titles, ensuring that your team always has up to date and pertinent information at hand. You'll see other things like the association with the account for that contact. So each contact is tethered to one or more account in Salesforce. This connection highlights the individual's affiliations, offering insight into their role and position within the larger account framework. The other thing you'll see is versatile use. So beyond just customers, contacts encompass everyone your business interacts with, including prospects, partners, and other stakeholders. A robust contact record augments communication and fortifies relationship management, streamlining your business interactions. Now let's explore the vital fields in the Salesforce contact record, or just a few of them. You'll see things like the name and title, so you'll see first and last name, the title of the individual, their title at that company that they work for, the relationship of the individual, so maybe you'll have details like who they report to at the company. You'll see things like activity and history, which is listed on the very far right, where you can see things listed. We have a trail of a task and calls made and email effort made to this individual. And then you'll see things like linked account, which you can see the direct account on the left-hand side is listed, and then there's the potential to relate additional accounts, and that would be listed under the related tab if set up that way. Now let's explore accounts, another essential standard object in Salesforce. An account goes beyond a simple profile. It's a holistic representation of a company or organization you're doing or intending to do work with. Think of it as a centralized hub for storing extensive, crucial details about a business entity. An account can represent various entities, customers, partners, or other stakeholders, offering immense flexibility. Salesforce adaptable nature allows your business to keep information about diverse entities structured and easily accessible, suiting the different business models effectively. Let's now focus on the key features and fields of an account in Salesforce. Each account has multiple essential fields, providing intricate details crucial for efficient account management and CRM success. So you'll see things like the account name or the account type. So in this example, it is customer direct. Another type that an account could be is a reseller. So we have direct customers, and then we have perhaps extended customers through a different type of relationship like a reseller. You'll see other business details like the rating, phone number, fax if you want to, website, address. It is so customizable on what fields you can add here. You'll see things like associated contacts. Now, in the screenshot, you don't see the associated contacts directly, but I did highlight the related tab. So if you were to click on that, it would give you a list of related object items, and contacts is one of those. You'll see things like related opportunities also under the related tab. And then in the far right of this screenshot, you'll see the activity history, where you can see there is a task, call, and email, a couple emails associated with this account. Now let's dive into Salesforce opportunities, vital for tracking potential revenue and sales from start to finish. It symbolizes potential revenue, so each opportunity denotes a possible deal, aiding in precise sales forecasting and strategy refinement. Opportunities monitor deal progress. They permit consistent deal stage tracking, ensuring no detail is overlooked and boosting the sales process efficiency. Opportunities have guidance from start to finish. So, opportunities offer a clear path from a deal's inception to completion, providing essential tools for effective closure. In essence, they ensure a systematic, organized approach to managing your potential sales and enhancing your sales process. In this slide, we will take a closer look at the key features and fields of an opportunity in Salesforce. You'll see things like the opportunity name and amount. So at the outset, each opportunity is assigned a unique name and a potential revenue amount. So this information forms the basis of tracking and managing the opportunity as it progresses through different stages. You'll see things like the close date, which provides a timeline giving the team insight to when the deal is expected to be closed and done with. You'll see things like the stage, which is similar to a lead status. The stage field allows you to specify where exactly the opportunity is in your sales process. Stages such as prospecting, negotiation, and closing help in organizing and managing the opportunity more efficiently. Other items you'll see is the probability, which is a percentage this percentage gives a quantified measure to gauge the likelihood of the deal being closed successfully. It assists in revenue forecasting and helps in prioritizing efforts for the higher probability opportunities. Next up is the associated account and contacts. Opportunities in Salesforce are linked with relevant account and contacts. This association ensures all communication and information related to a deal are consolidated and easily accessible. And then you'll see things like products and services. These fields or even related lists, the gives a clear idea about what is being offered, helping in managing and monitoring the opportunity better. And I say it could be a field or in the related list because I have it highlighted. You can see there's a related tab for products in pink. We could track details in fields as well. Lots of options. Let's explore the case object, another crucial standard object in Salesforce. Cases in Salesforce represent diverse customer interactions and feedback, including inquiries and complaints. They offer a detailed format for recording all essential information about a customer's interaction, ensuring that nothing is overlooked. I also like to use cases internally, so I can have people submit support tickets to me as an admin. It's fantastic. It gives you can start tracking what department is requesting the most help and then maybe reevaluate your systems and if they're set up appropriately, if there are certain departments that are contacting you more frequently. It's a good thing to look into. So key advantages of cases in Salesforce, it provides enhanced customer service. So it has systematic logging of customer issues in cases which allow the efficient tracking, management, and resolution, boosting customer satisfaction. It provides a comprehensive issue tracking. It gives detailed documentation of every aspect of the customer's issue, ensures thorough and timely resolution. It also provides a structured workflow, and I love that. Cases promote an organized workflow for issue resolution with task assignment and progress tracking, ensuring efficient resolution and continuous customer communication feedback and improvement. It also delivers invaluable customer feedback, aiding in the enhancement of products, services, and customer relations. And I believe in that strongly. So, in sum, adept management of cases in Salesforce is vital for upholding excellent customer service and making continuous improvements based on customer feedback and issues. So let's explore the specific features of a case in Salesforce. You have the case number, which assigns a unique number for easy tracking and management through its life cycle. You'll see things like the subject, a field called subject in a case, which offers a brief description to quickly pinpoint the case's nature. You'll also see things like the case status, which shows the current position in the resolution process. So it could be like new, in progress, pending response. These are some examples, closed, need more work. Those are some examples of what the status could be. You'll see things like the priority, which indicates the urgency, ensuring high priority cases are addressed promptly. You'll also see account associations and contact associations to the case. On other items like the case origin, so perhaps was it a phone call? They called in and we created the case for them. Did they fill out a form online? Did they email us directly? So that could be different pick list options as well. And then another field that I like to use, and you'll see, and there's different options you can do for this. You can do an open text where you can allow the individual to write, and this is the solution or the resolution field, but you can leave it open text where you can have a user fill in what actually resolved the issue, or maybe you can standardize it with some pick list options so it's easier to read in reports. In Salesforce, tasks represent action items or assignments that require completion, ensuring nothing crucial gets overlooked. So they are assignments set for users to complete linked to various Salesforce objects like leads, contacts, and accounts. You'll have a variety of tasks. You can see things like follow ups to scheduling meetings to internal reminders that you might want to create for your own self. You can use tasks to prioritize, so users can set due dates and rank tasks, ensuring timely attention to high priority items. You can use it for organization. Salesforce aids in organizing tasks by categorization and linking, providing a clearer view of responsibilities and schedules. It also provides boosted productivity. Effective task utilization in Salesforce heightens overall productivity by promoting efficient time management and systematic activity completion. So, in sum, adept use of Salesforce tasks ensure timely and efficient management of all necessary actions related to various objects, enhancing organization and productivity. Moving deeper into the structure of tasks within Salesforce, it's important to understand the key features and fields that make them so valuable for managing work and ensuring timely action. So you'll see things like the subject. This field is used to give a brief description of tasks, making it easy to understand the objective at a glance. You'll see other things like the due date. The due date field allows users to set a specific deadline for tasks, ensuring the work is completed on time. Other things like status, which is used to track the progress of a task, showing whether it is not started, whether it's in progress, completed, or any other details that you might want to add in there as an option. You have the priority of a task. The priority field is used to indicate the urgency of a task, allowing users to prioritize their work accordingly. You also have an assigned to field. This field specifies who is responsible for completing the task, ensuring accountability. You also have the related to field. The related to field is used to link the task to other Salesforce objects, providing context and ensuring that the task is accessible from related records for easy reference. You also have a comments field. The comment field allows users to add any additional information or notes related to the task, providing more details and ensuring clear communication regarding the task. So each of these fields play a crucial role in ensuring that the tasks are clearly defined, appropriately prioritized, and effectively managed within Salesforce, contributing to efficient and organized work management. In this slide, we are going to summarize the relationships that we went over among the different standard objects in Salesforce to give you a clearer picture of how they interact with each other. To start off with the lead at the top, it can be converted into three objects: the contact, account, and opportunity. Next up is the contact. The contact can be created manually or from a converted lead, and it is always associated with an account unless it's a private contact, but it can be related to opportunities, cases, tasks, and events. Next, you have the account, which can be created manually or converted from a lead and can be associated with multiple contacts, opportunities, and cases. Next, you have opportunity, which can be created manually or from a converted lead, and it's always linked to an account, and it can be linked to a contact. Then you have cases, which can be related to an account and or contact, can be associated with tasks and events. And the next up you have is tasks and events. Tasks are activity records that can be related to most standard objects, such as the above mentioned, and many custom objects depending on how that custom object has been set up. Right, so I mentioned I would walk through Salesforce after we got through the presentation. So here we go. If you look at the top, we're going to look for the lead object first. Up here, I don't see the lead tab, so I'm going to click this 9 circled box right here for the app exchange. And we're going to type lead. Select this, and then you'll be brought to a list of list view for your leads. Right now, only one is showing, but you can change your list view up. You can look at all, but I like looking at just my recent view. All right, and we're going to go select new to create a new lead. We'll put a phone number up here. We can skip mobile. So there, if you notice, there's an asterisk right here. That means this is required, so we will need to do name. But you don't see one over here for mobile or email. So we don't have to fill that out. I will put a fake email in here. So we'll put a name over here. You can choose to put a salutation. I'm going to put a fake company here. We'll put his title for this lead as the owner. And I want to say that this lead came in through the web, so they filled out an inquiry. The industry that they are working with is construction. And since it's a new lead, I don't know the annual revenue for right now. We'll just say that. We'll put a website. And the lead status, I will keep it as open, not contacted, because I'm not going to reach out yet, or let's say a rep pretend in this situation like I'm not going to reach out just yet. But let's look at the other lead statuses. You can see there's working and they have been contacted. The lead is closed and converted, or it could be closed and not converted. This can be customized for different options. This one, I'll leave it at that. For the rating, I will just say they're warm right now. We really don't know. And I'll leave the rest blank. As you can see, I can scroll down. No asterisks are in there. And so I will just leave that blank and we'll hit save. All right. Now you can see that we have our new lead. And we don't have any related items to this lead quite yet. There's no duplicate records of this lead being found, which is good. All right, we'll go over to details, and that's where we can see all of that information that we filled out on this lead. And let's say we'll pretend like we have all the information that we wanted for this lead. So we could just move their status over and make our way through, or we can just jump. And I'm going to put, hey, we converted this lead. They want to work with us. So let's select converted. And for this situation, I don't have an account that already exists with this name, so I am going to create a new one. I don't have a contact that already exists with this name, so I'm going to create a new one, but you can see I have the option to select an existing account. And the next up is the opportunity. I don't have an existing opportunity for this account, so I'm going to create one. As you see right here, you can select to not create an opportunity if you wanted to have some more customizable solutions, but more than likely people are creating opportunities when they're converting leads. So I can select the record owner. I'll keep it as my name, but I could go and choose that. And then by default, the converted status will show as selected and what you want this to represent after conversion. I'll leave it as that, and we'll hit convert. And now we have the links to the account, contact, and the opportunity. So those all got created. And let's just take a look at what did the contact pull. So we've selected this contact for Mr. Bob Vila. We'll select the details. As you can see, the details that were listed on the lead, like the phone, email, owner, and the account name, even the first and last name are listed right here. Let's select that account and dive deeper into that. Go over here. We'll select details. And now you can see here's the account name. If there is a parent account, we can associate that. We can put account numbers to these. And you can see these details carried over from the conversion, the rating, phone number, website, the industry, and so forth. So that's what the account looks like. Let's go over to the related tab to see if we can find the opportunity that was created for this account. Go over here, we see that contact for Bob. And then we go over here, we do see that opportunity that was created. So we can click on this, and voila, you have an opportunity. We'll go over to the details tab to see any details that carried over or to update. There are many options you can add for custom fields for an opportunity. But here are some of the fields that come standard with Salesforce. So you have the amount, expected revenue, close date, next step, stage, probability. You have details like the primary campaign source, order numbers, and delivery installation status and tracking numbers. So that this can be so customized. And then if you see up here, very similarly to leads, we have a status pathway. So if we go over here, for opportunities, they're called stage, but for the lead, they're called status. And you can see things like it has a similar thing. You have the qualification process, and then it may get into more detailed steps along the way of the sales process in order to move it over to a deal. So cancel out of that. Now we have cases. Let's go over to the account again. Oh, and you can see we can create a case for this account right here. And this is that support ticket, which is most of the time used externally, but you can use it internally to submit tickets to your Salesforce admin. But this is where you go to create support tickets. So you can create one on an account, or you can go up to the case tab and select new. And you can later associate it to a contact and account. So we'll associate it to Bob Vila and the related account of Vila. We're going to put the status for this case, we're going to keep it as new because it's a new case, and we'll need the support rep that gets this case to open it and then start working on it. So they'll be able to update if they're working or if this has been an escalated case. You can put the case origin, whether it's a phone, email, or web. I'll put email, the priority of the case, and the case reason. We can say something like there's an equipment complexity. This can be modified. We'll select a product. And if it's mechanical, electronical, many different options you can put for the type here. And I'm not going to put a resolution right yet because we haven't worked with them, so we'll leave it blank. We'll put broken door for the subject, need assistance. I know that's not the most descriptive, but for this example, we'll leave it at that. You can put internal comments that you would want another rep to see notes on this case if you wanted. And then, of course, there's additional fields that can be added. So we'll put save. I don't see the asterisk on any of the other fields, so we'll hit save and skip those. All right. And now you can see here's the case. We up here at the top, we have the subject line, and we have the priority status and the other related fields that we filled out. Quick highlight up here. You can also see related quick link, so any other items that might be related to this case, and other records, objects, such as if you wanted a team associated with this case, you can do something like that. So we have the details over here on the right that we filled out for this case. We left resolution open, so this case isn't resolved yet. We still have the status in new. We'll want to work with them before we can get that resolution. And over here, you'll see things where you can email the customer, you can post a note, you can even log a call, whether you called them. You can send out things like you can create a poll for perhaps you're working with other users on this particular case and you have a question that you would like to get some feedback on. You can put that here. And as you can see, we accidentally have log a call twice. You can ignore that, but lots of options. You can post a question and it will be related to this case. If you have others that you need more feedback on, you can create an event related to this case, and you can even create a task. So there's lots of options. So speaking of task, let's dive into that one. That was our last object that we had. This is a commonly used item. It's absolutely phenomenal for helping me keep up to date on what I need to do next in my day. And so different areas you can create a task. Right here on the case, if I create it right here, it will automatically relate to this case. It's just a quick, easy way to do it. You can also go up to the top and find, we'll go to this app exchange, the 9 circle little dots in a square, and we'll type task. You can see here we have task right here. We'll click that. And you can see it pulled up one of my tasks that I had, where you can see it's assigned to me. It also has a status. You can put not started, in progress, completed, waiting on someone, deferred. So many options. This is very customizable. Let me close that. We have when this task is due, and it's in red because I'm overdue on following up on this. We have the contact that this task is associated with, and then we have the account that the task is associated with, and whether it is high priority or normal. You can set the priority right here. You can also leave comments, but if you wanted to know what it looked like, to create a new task, you just go over to this little drop down arrow from here and select new task. And you can see you can predefine these fields before it gets created, and then you hit save. And there you go. There is a quick walkthrough. We went through the lead process where it got converted into the account, contact, and an opportunity. And then we covered a little bit on cases and tasks, which are phenomenal tools to help your day-to-day workflow. I want to express my sincere gratitude for those who have watched this video tutorial and presentation. It's been a lot of fun to put this up, and I can't wait to dive deeper into more videos. Should you have any further questions or need any additional information or support, please feel free to contact. You can contact us at support@Aloha CRM Experts, or you can go to our website at www.alohacrmexperts.com. Thank you again, and I look forward to hearing from you.